What's up, everybody? It's AJ with eTrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Yakima FreshTracks snowboard and ski carrier, and we're putting it on a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Today's a little bit different. We have it set up on our bedrock system instead of a roof rack, but it still works the same way. You see the clamp still fits around there. Now we can have our snowboard and skis right up here on this level of the bed, but still put some totes and stuff and gear in the bottom and use the bed of the truck. So you can kind of double use that and really maximize the space you have. The FreshTracks where we're going today can hold 4 skis and 2 snowboards. Now there is a bigger version you can get. You can check that out on our website if you need to carry a little bit more. This is plenty for what we got set up today. I'll just show you how it works. I like this big old button here on the outside. It's really important because usually you'll be wearing gloves when you're skiing or snowboarding, so you want to be able to push that in with your palm. You want to not have to use your hands or anything like that. When you hit the button, it pops right up and stays up, so I like that. I'll do that on this other one too. Just hit that with my palm, it pops up. I like that they stay up on their own. That way you can unload or load your skis and snowboards. You don't have to have one hand holding this up while you're trying to get this side in or trying to get that side in. That would be kind of a pain. I'm gonna remove our ski and snowboard so we can take a closer look at the inside. I like that the bedrock system is far easier to load or unload because it's not up on the roof of the Jeep. So I'm not standing on the side of the Jeep reaching over to try and do this. I like doing it at this level. That really helps out. If you look at the inside, you can see the rubber protection. That's gonna protect your boards and your skis. I can put my hand in there, close it down. Doesn't hurt it. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna scratch or dent it either, so that's good that that padding's there, and it seems like it's reliable. It looks like it moves a little bit when I push it back and forth, but it can slide. It looks like that's it. Not easy to pull out. It's not super loose in there, so I like that. So we can go ahead and put that back down, and then we can look at how it attaches to the bar. We have the clamps here, so you don't need tools to install it. I like that part too. The only thing is it's only gonna fit bars with a width up to 1 3/4 inches. These are a little bit thicker here, so it fits on there, but it was a little rough. I can show you undoing one of the knobs. We had to put the bolt in there and get as much of that bolt sticking out of the top as we could, but it still works, so that's the important part. It wasn't too difficult because you don't have to get a ratchet or anything to do this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and completely loosen it. So you see how the bolt kind of falls through like that. So we had to make sure we pushed it up and through to get as much bolt up there as we could to fit around the bar, and then you just screw this on. Wait till it grabs, and then just keep tightening it. Looking here at the button, you can see that it's got lock cores installed in there. So I like that you can lock up your boards when you're not around. That way people can't mess with it. The only downside I really see is that somebody could still come here and undo this hand knob because this portion doesn't lock. Now it'll be tough if there's skis and snowboards loaded to get your hand in there to even do that, but that can be an issue. Yakima also has another ski and snowboard carrier called the Fat Cat. That one I like its design just a little bit better, I'll be honest, because it's got the lock here on the inside, but it really attaches everything here on the inside of this. So if this was closed and locked up, you can't get to the inside to undo anything with your hands. So that one's a little bit more secure than this one. So if that's something you're worried about, I would check out the Fat Cat. We're gonna get some measurements real quick. This is a little bit different than normally. Usually we measure in between the roof and the bottom of the bar, but we're gonna do the bed of our Gladiator. So it looks like if I go on the indented part, it's about 19 inches from the bed to down here. So just keep in mind, like, keep your gear under that. That way when you stack it up, it doesn't make contact or anything. Another thing would be on the top of our bar to the top of our ski carrier. It looks about 6.5 inches right there. So that's just how much it's gonna add. Again, it's not as important on this one because usually if it was on your roof, we tell you the extra it added to your roof, but this is down on the truck bed, so it's not gonna block your view, and then you can still see over it just fine. It's not gonna bother anything. Overall, I really like it. It was easy to install. It held the snowboards and skis very well. I wasn't worried about them going anywhere, and I wasn't worried about getting scratched here with the rubberized part in there. The only thing that I had was if security is a big issue for you and you really want to lock those up here and here, I would maybe look at the Fat Cat instead. This one just doesn't have the security built in here where it's clamped onto the bars, but otherwise, I think it works great. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.